taken care of so nicely. So many flowers, which is flowers is the first most important thing in being Jewish, and it is very nicely taken care of. Yeah, I know. So I was saying, I'm trying to be happy, by myself without the need of those things, and like that. So he was very attracted to that, and most people are. If you just tell, not this is bad, or this is sinful, or this is go to hell, or so, they don't like to hear that. But they like to hear to be happy, to be peaceful, to be satisfied. So it says, material life is lamenting and desiring, right? Complaining, lamenting, and desiring. If I have that, I will be happy. If I will be this, I will be happy. But no, so from that little booklet it was also said, try to be happy with what you have now. And what's not there, might come, but just try to, and there sort of were very good points taken from the, from the Vedas. And so, as many impersonalists, they do, they quote and they say, flowery language. Flowery language means it sounds very all beautiful, but it's all very vague. It's not really pinpointed. And like that, I was telling yesterday in class, was that yesterday evening or yesterday morning? Anyway, it doesn't matter. When I was young, there were lots of groups on the street, one who were the children of God, you remember that? And the Guru Maharaji. So the Guru Maharaji, I told it yesterday, I think yesterday evening, I want to repeat that. So the Guru Maharaji was an Indian boy of 12 or 14 years old. It's quite actually fat. and he was portrayed with a peacock on his head. And his mother had proclaimed that he was the incarnation of Krishna. You see, so those people were also in the street, the Guru Maharajis. And he was such a rascal that he said, the Hare Krishnas, don't mind them, They actually my followers, but they don't know. so then, like that. So now, recently, somewhere or other, I saw a video, either on YouTube or something, and it was an Indian man, quite effulgently looking, I must say, in a suit, and it was Guru Maharaji, age 40, 45, and he was giving a talk, and big audience, and people it was jam-packed. And he was speaking, saying flowery words, all about nice, what you want to hear, but not about gods, all about things that people would like to hear. Do your own thing, blah, 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 blah.
Love and peace.
Huh?
Love and peace.
Yeah. Etc. They say some wise words, but they all take it from, and that's so horrible, they take it from the Vedas, they quote Krishna, and they don't mention him. Krishna should sue him. Or we should sue him. If you quote, like in a book, and you quote from someone, then they really sue you. If you take a bit from a book, from another writer, and they have the audacity to do that and not even say that who spoke it, isn't it? We should actually sue them, as from Achutra Gotra we are, like that in the dynasty or in the descendants or whatever, related. So when I was in Vrindavan a few years ago, I went on a Raja Yatra to Mathura, and then I was given a leaflet from the Brahma Kumaris. Anyone knows that group?
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, and that guy had the audacity. I know them in Holland, and they, they don't mention God. It's quite impersonal. But there, in that leaflet, it was written, Yada, 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 Masha, whenever there's a decline of irreligion, I myself, and now so I, blah, 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 have incarnated for your benefit. So he was actually saying that he is an incarnation of the Lord, and he has incarnated to deliver us. So they are really big rascals. So like that. But people who are simple-minded or whom Krishna doesn't help from within, you see, because it's not only our intelligence who can sense that there's something off. It's the Lord from within who tells you, it's not right, I don't know what, but you know. And sometimes with your intelligence, if someone gives a class, right, and he says something, and you know, it's evident, it's against the Vedas, or it's against what Prabhupada said, but you can't find a verse to defeat it, or, you know, and you go with, you feel like, You have that sometimes? Yeah. You have that, right, Prabhu? Sometimes you hear something, and you think, this is not Prabhupada, but you can't find a shloka to defeat it. You know, I myself, because I'm not so learned in the you know, I can't quote a verse from the Bhagavatam or like that, and so like that. But if you hear something, you have to speak up. You know, even if you say, Prabhu, sorry, I don't exactly where I've read it, but can you please tell me where you read it? Then you can humbly ask, can you read it in which canto, in which verse, to just do, because it sounds strange to me, like that. Because we have to be, you know, especially if the person sitting there is in a sannyas robe, or, you know, maybe a guru, etc. And then if you were there, just a nobody, or householder, and like that, and you think, he speaks different from Prabhupada, he says something different. Am I allowed to say something? You know, like that. Because, you know, naturally a devotee is humble and, you know, doesn't want to, you know, especially if someone is an authority sitting in front of him, to say, Prabhu, Prabhupada said blah, blah, blah. But actually, it should be done. And you know who gives the example? Who can tell me? Bali Maharaj. You see, so his Guru Maharaj, Sukracharya, he said, you know, don't give everything to Vamana. Don't. His Guru was the order. He said, don't! And he did it. You know, because he realized his Guru was off. Because everything belongs to the Lord. And then, so if Vamana, you know, he has to give, he promised him, so he has to give. Like that. It's the code of the chakra. Just like I was reading from the Ramayana, when Vishwamitra asked Dasarath, when Vishwamitra approached Dasarath, and then Dasarath said, what a great blessing that you have arrived in my abode. You see, it's like, I feel, you know, it's like a childless couple who finally got a child. It's like a barren desert where water comes. It's your visit is as welcome to me. Please ask anything and I'll grant you. It's already done. Please ask me. It's already done, no matter what. You know, you want my kingdom? Take it. You want my this? Take it. And then he asked for Ram. Ram says, can I have Ram for just 10 days? You know, 10 days, just to get rid of some demons. And Dasarath flipped. You know, oh no, Ram, I haven't trained him properly. I go myself, take my whole army. No, I want Ram. You know, and I will teach him all the mantras to be learned. He said, no, I can't do it. And he fainted. Dasarath was so in anxiety, he fainted. Then his spiritual master, what's his name again? Vasishta. He said, you can't do this. If you don't fulfill your promise as a Kshatriya, you will lose all your merit. You've promised her. And besides, Vishwamitra, he knows all the weapons of Shiva. He's done so much, and he will protect her, and you don't have to fear. And then finally, by hearing philosophy, he came to his senses. So by hearing philosophy, one becomes freed from lamentation,